This is Cozy One. I even feel like doing my beginning noise this time. This is episode 38, and we are talking about healthy family dynamic. Hope you guys are great. Saturday. Let's get to it. What your kids doing? Outside playing? It's hot outside, y'all. I don't know how y'all had these parks with these kids all day. I need to go early in the morning before the sun really comes out and shows off, and I need to be there at after 5. I don't know how you do parks during the day. But anyway, let's get into this healthy family dynamic. Family dynamic. Ooh, So to me, family dynamic would be just you at home or who your kids spend most of the time around is going to be a part of their family dynamic. And it's going to be relating to one another, interactions between family members. This could be friends that come over often, parents, grandparents, aunt, uncles, brothers, sisters. Like, all of that has something to do with building a healthy family dynamic. Like, I never wanted to live in a house of chaos. So my house is very peaceful. Yes, the girls scream sometimes, the girls run sometimes, but the most part is very peaceful. And everything that people do inside your home or around your kids, your husband, your wife, your mom, whoever who's around you mostly is going to be a part of the dynamic. And I just want to make sure it's healthy. Reading, critical thinking, mentors, all of that has something to do with your family dynamic, because if it's healthy, your kids are going to be in school doing well. If it's negative, you might have a child that might need anger management or doesn't know how to handle their emotion. And to me, the qualities of a good family is, people who are dedicated to helping one another be good, loyal. They encourage one another, support one another. They don't talk about how you can't do that. You don't know how to do that. You never gonna be this. You can't do this. Like, it's encouragement, not negative. Like, you could go outside and get negative thoughts and sayings from people who don't know you, but you don't want to get that from your home. You don't want to discourage your children from trying. There's love there. There's joy, peace, patience. People understand you a lot better at home, or should. People are good to you in your home. Like, you don't want to come home from work or come home from school and have to deal with your dad's girlfriend or your mom's boyfriend that's negative, and the conversation is about to be negative, and it's about to be attitude out the blue because of this, and I gotta go home to that, and I gotta stay in the house today. Like, I'm trying to get out, and that messes up your dynamic. I don't want anyone in my household or around my girls messing up my family dynamic. You have to figure out who helps make most of the decisions in the house, or if you make decisions together, what are those decisions? What privileges are given in your house, vice versa, compared to your kids' friends' houses. That's going to help your dynamic. That's going to make or break it. We don't want unwanted stress, and not having unwanted stress is having good communication. Miscommunication, loss of a loved one or a job can be frustrating and stressful, and may turn into arguing or being petty. Losing a home, if you're back behind bills, like, that's stressful. Illness, somebody's sick, that's stressful. Emotionally disconnected. If somebody's emotionally disconnected in your house, don't talk around it. Don't avoid it. Don't talk behind that person's back. Address them, like, head on. Fear of uncertainty. I know I deal with that now, where, I may be sitting and I feel like my body is, like, coming down like an elevator. And because I talked to a therapist earlier this year, I know what that is. And that's me internalizing, a to-do list in my head of things I need to get done, and not feeling like I have enough time, and not feeling like, I could do all those things and work too. And I just sit and I just have it like on constant rotation of thinking and thinking and thinking. And then new problems pop up, and then they just join in line of the things I'm thinking about around the clock. And it's kind of like my brain says, I don't want to think about this no more. And it has its own internal shutdown, and I feel it. I could feel it while I'm standing up randomly. I could feel it while I'm sitting down. And that's my body telling me I need to take a step back. And if I don't address that, or I don't acknowledge that feeling, that can easily disrupt my family in a negative way. Attitude and perceptions that are unrealistic, don't put that on your family. People are people are imperfect, and people could do some things. And you may want a person to be able to do everything for you, but that's not reality. Unplanned life changes happen. That's why it's called life, and that's why everybody only gets one, because nobody has the real answers to come back and tell you, oh, this is the right way. We've been doing it the wrong way all the time. Everybody's trying to figure it out. But I feel like if you do it together and you communicate how you're planning on doing it, things will flow a lot easier. And I think those things are going to help create a good family dynamic. Keep good friends around. I don't keep any friends around me that I wouldn't feel comfortable with being around my kids if I wasn't there. I don't keep any family around me that I don't feel like I could trust with my children, or my house, or my car, or my best interest. I trust the family and friends I keep, or else they wouldn't be around. And my kids wouldn't be around them, and that's just how I live. And that's how I keep my dynamic healthy. How do y'all keep y'all dynamic healthy? We talking about family. We talking about people that matter, people that have a position in our lives around our kids, and you want that as healthy as possible. So you have to be open to thinking about these things, because they matter. Family dynamics. Not relatives, but family. Because relatives are given to us. We can't help that. Shoot. I wish. This is Shan. This is Cozy Womb. Deuces.